Hey guys, so this is gonna be a little bit different. First of all, this is not a recent video. I filmed this, I have no idea. I think last summer or last spring. It was a while ago, and I've just been like, just not finishing this video because frankly I didn't want to make a voiceover because it's kind of awkward, but yeah, I still think that I still wanted to post the video, so here we are. Yeah, as you can see, I am in a different place than you've really ever seen on my channel. I don't think I've shown this before, but this is my art studio in the backyard, and yeah, I was working on a absolutely ginormous painting. Frankly, I don't remember any of this, so I kind of feel like I'm experiencing it for the first time watching it right now, but yeah, I kind of just I vaguely remember wanting to just paint like a crazy person. Like, I got this canvas and I was like, I just have to put every color on this canvas. I don't know, it just felt like, okay, I'm being weird. Anyway, moving on, it just felt like really good to kind of play around and make a mess, and I wasn't really like trying to make anything specific, just the colors were pretty. That was all I was thinking. Colors are pretty. But yeah, I decided eventually, as I usually do, to paint a person because that's kind of my thing. But you know, I was like not like trying to put too much pressure on myself to make it good. I was just practicing, just playing, so that's why it's kind of like a little bit of a hot mess. I'm like wiping away paint and shit and like, oh yeah. But basically this painting goes through a wide variety of stuff, let's just say. Like, I'm pretty sure I paint over almost all of this by the end of this video, and it's not even done yet. Like, literally this painting is like not finished. It's sitting like in the back of my closet, and I honestly don't know if I'll ever finish it, but yeah, let me know if you like what it ends up looking like, and maybe I'll finish it someday. But yeah, what it looks like now, this hot freaking mess, don't like get attached to it. Don't be like, oh my god, it's amazing, because I'm gonna paint over it in like a minute or two. But yeah, this was my attempt at like painting without a sketch, which was maybe not the smartest. I was like, oh yeah, I know anatomy. Bitch, where? But yeah, it's kind of funny looking. Like, I'm just like, yeah. Okay, so here's like where I decided what pose I wanted and started to try and actually plan it out a little. Like, you can see me trying to like plan like the skeleton and like the hand pose and stuff. Like, I visualized that she was like holding her braid, her hair, and that it was like glowing. I don't know why, but I had that image in my head and I was like, that would be so cool if I could pull that off. Spoiler alert, I don't, but you know, it's whatever. Here's me taking my own reference photo for the hand pose because I'm a smart person, JK. But yeah, hands are hard to draw, but yeah, after many mess ups, yeah, good god, what am I even doing here? I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember this. So I think I was like obsessed with this one picture or like painting I saw on Pinterest, and I wasn't like obsessed with like the picture itself, but like the colors and lighting of the subject. It was so beautiful. It was like purple and like yellow and orange, just like the lighting that was on this painting I saw. I was like, I really want to use those colors. So I was trying to do that here, and frankly, I should have let this die before I did. I really wanted it to work, but it's a little rough considering the fact that I'm an impatient person and I don't like to let paint dry. Basically all I'm doing is just like muddying everything. I'm not letting things dry, and so it's like making the purple look weird and gray, and Lexi. So yeah, I really tried though. I really tried to stick it out. Here's me trying to do that same lighting on the rest of the painting. I still think those colors are very pretty together, and someday I'd like to do a painting with them, maybe a little bit smaller, maybe with a sketch first. We'll see. Yeah, so I don't know. You know, it doesn't look terrible now that I'm looking at it. It's just that the face is a little bit, I don't know if it's like proportionally messed up too bad now, but it just looks a little maybe stylized, maybe just that it looks like someone who doesn't really know what a face looks like painted it. Sorry, but like, yeah. I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna actually do a sketch in a minute and it'll look much better, so just bear with me here. So I was like repainting the hand because apparently I painted it wrong the first time. Crickets, no, but yeah. Highlights, look at them, just like beautiful. That like weird palm thing that's sticking up. In a second I'm gonna like try and paint like over it with like white, like it's freaking white out or something. I don't know, I just think that's funny. Okay, so ta-da, she gone. Yeah, so I was like, this time I actually have to draw a sketch on here as guidelines just because, you know, reasons. So I sketched this face out on a piece of paper and then used that piece of paper as a guide to sketch the face on the canvas. Does that make sense? You could kind of see me holding the paper just then, but yeah. And then I tried to go for those colors again, and I was really crossing my fingers, hoping that because I was painting on white suddenly it would work. I'm pretty sure I had to go over the purple and pink and everything like at least 3 times to make it look blended at all. Like, it was rough. I don't know why. Maybe it was because I was using acrylics and like they dry real freaking fast. They're notoriously hard to blend, especially for skin tones. It's not just skin tones, but skin texture is what I mean. But yeah. Yeah, so my sketch is up there on the left. I taped it into my thingy, my canvas. And like I kind of highlighted where I wanted like the highlights to go. So although I did all this to help guide me, it was all for naught. But yeah, I like this face 2.0 a lot better. To be honest, the way that the painting ends up, I don't hate it, which is why I think that I have put off working on it again so much, because not only am I stuck idea-wise, but I kind of like where it is, even though I know it's unfinished, so I've been hesitant because I know that it still needs a lot of work, namely the background. And you'll see at the end of the video, I'm like in my room or whatever, and I'm just like painting like leaves or something, just random stuff, flowers, I don't know. It's a hot mess, you'll see. But yeah, here's me trying to fix those highlights on all aspects of the face. It'll look better in a second, I promise. Right now I was like, the nose is incorrect. I fix it, 1 second. Yeah, it's just like difficult. I'm remembering all of this, but at the same time it's like, this was at least a year ago, if not more. I don't know how many months. This has been sitting on my computer for a while. I'm the queen of procrastination. Where did that come from? Anyway, yeah, so, Also, I'm not so sure I like the concept of the glowing hair anymore. But, like, I kind of just, like, can't really do anything about that now. I don't know. I liked it back then, like, the braid, and I imagined it would be glowing and she was, like, holding it. But now I'm not so sure. Frankly, I have no idea where to take this painting, so, like I said, let me know if you want me to keep working on it, and I'll frickin' try. But also let me know if you have any ideas of what to add, because I'm lost. Yeah. So I'm like trying to repaint the hair here, and it's looking weird. I don't know why I went blue. I was like, I just kind of have this like fascination, or I don't know if we could call it like a flaw. I always want to use every color in the crayon box and all my paintings. Like, I can't be withheld by a color scheme. Are you kidding me? Rainbows everywhere, apparently. Ah, yes. Mistake. Okay, so here's me in my messy freaking room trying to repaint the fingers that I effed up. Yeah, I don't know why. You know, I think I was maybe in my room this night because it was night. Like, actually 1 a.m. Maybe that's why the lighting is so fun. Yeah, I don't know. Also, don't be mad at how the braid looks like a freaking blue baguette. It's just a guide for me for later. Although, this was so many hours, and it's not even like anywhere close to done. Low-key stresses me out though. That's why it's hiding in my closet. But yeah, I didn't know exactly where to go from here, so I just started painting yellow around everything because I was like, well, I want her hair to glow, so yellow. It really looks bad because like the yellow like mixed with blue to make green, and it's like by all these other colors, and so it just looks really messy and gross. This was me trying to hide all of that weird smushy background by doing some abstract painting. I'm just using like a palette knife and making splooches. So I was like, maybe these could be flowers. But then I go and make a feather in the corner, which literally question mark. I have no idea what came over me. This was around the time I was like, I don't see this being finished, like period, like ever. So I was like, I'm just gonna make it look as close as I can get. I barely do anything to the hair, make it look almost rope-like, but that's all you get. And then hopefully I zoom out eventually so that you can see that horrendously shaped and colored, like it's literally gray, green, and purple. The little feather sploosh, it's beautiful. Okay, hold up. Okay, the video actually stopped and I didn't realize, so it's done. It's the end. I'm gonna take some photos of like the full thing where it's at right now, which is literally here, and let me know what you guys think. So